Okay, let me just tell you a story. It was in October of 2016 that my boss and I were together. Our COO, Mike Sievert, took us into his office and said, we need to add more stores. And I said, yeah, we have about 400 planned. And he goes, well, I need you to double that. And then he goes, but make it around 1,000. And it would be even better if you could do that by July. What other retailer is saying, okay, we're gonna do 1,500 new stores? And it was that moment that we realized we potentially don't have the infrastructure to be able to handle this kind of growth. We did this. I'm a store associate. I have to do a merchandising reset, and I'm handed a big binder of paper. And I've got to go through that big binder of paper to figure out which planogram actually matches my store, and take a leap of faith that I did it right. It was not so great. We'd walk into stores, I'd see merchandising sets that should have been taken down 4 months prior, and the confidence of our store associates was really low. We know that there's a huge correlation between solid merchandising and a great customer experience, and we were falling down. But every single store is different. And when every single store is different, that meant even more of a challenge to really ensure we had consistency, that we could measure our results, and that we ultimately had a merchandising solution that made for a much better shopping experience for our customers. So enter One Door, the partners that are here with us today. It was a really simple tool, but I'll tell you, it revolutionized our merchandising at T-Mobile. And here's what it did. It took that huge ream of paper. I can't even imagine how many trees were used for how many updates we have. And by the way, we have over 350 promotions every single year, far over. From a price change to something big like Verizon, get out of the red and come over to T-Mobile. And each one of those, we'd have to provide an update. Now, as a store associate, I walk into my store, I pick up my tablet, which runs our entire portfolio, pick it up, I see a flashing light, and I know exactly what I need to do a merchandising reset. It's absolutely phenomenal. And guess what our store associates are able to do now? They're able to do their work in far fewer hours, and get back to really serving our customers. We also saw other amazing results. So we saw a 42% reduction in the print that we were sending out to our stores that we'd have to scrap. We made mistakes. We had the wrong planograms for the wrong doors, and we had to scrap it and start over. If you don't think there's cost savings there, I want to tell you there was a lot of cost savings there. The other is that we went from only being able to do 150 planograms to now over 17,000 planograms. And that went from 1 person to 2. So from the back end standpoint, it's incredibly efficient and really allowed us to scale and do exciting merchandising things that we had never done before. But here's the best part. I'm not even in operations. A lot of our friends are in operations. And in 2016 and 17, this simple solution was by far, from our retail teams, said the best solution, best operation solution that we had ever delivered in that time period. We were really excited about that because then that meant we were really tackling a pain point, not just only for our customers, but we have to solve those pain points for our people as well.